for last champ versus Zanshin. The matches are interesting because yeah, WayneREN was champ last season, and as we checked on the stream yesterday, Zanshin has also been a Apex champ back in Season 9. And on the other side, in the other games, I don't know about MX's record. Let's actually take a look at his Apex of Glory for the past several seasons. So he's been in top 32, he's been in the top 16, 32 several times. Going all the way back to Season 1. Season 1 was the only season he didn't make the playoffs. So very consistent track record. And Trinhuv, if it's the same person playing, they have won as well, just not on this account. So top 8 several times. Yeah. Okay, it looks like the games are getting started, so let's take a look at the poll results. MX versus Trinhuv is destroying the results on the Twitch side. And on the YouTube side, with several votes, they are actually ahead as well, so let's go ahead and hop right in. Fortunately, we happen to be on this screen already, so we can get started just before the match starts. So they have 40 seconds, both players have clicked in, and then we're going to see what their boxes look like, who's player 1, what map we get, and we will commence with some Apexage. Okay, I might as well go ahead and end that YouTube poll now, since it is decided. That said, strategic mute on the big sneeze. That said, if this game ends quickly due to perhaps MX rushing, we'll switch over and check out some other games as well. So we do have MX as first player on Hidden Gorge. He's using the same box that he was using yesterday for rush purposes versus Absol. So yes, that means we get Gintoki in here. Gintoki, who, as we saw, combos well with some of these units in this box. Hey Buffy, welcome to the stream. You did make it. You made it just in time. The first game hasn't even started yet. So Trinhuv, right off the bat, is banning that first pick. Sovereign. Doesn't want to deal with that kind of enablage on MX's side. Gonna go ahead and get tucked into my nuggies here. Healthy Kong time. Got a dunk. So as predicted, Trinhuv running a very strong meta box. Trin has always been really in touch with the current meta. And one thing we're seeing here is a Christian instead of Lanford. So we saw a lot of Lanford throughout the regular season, but we haven't been seeing a lot of Lanford in the playoffs, I feel. So MX banning out Eshin, very smart ban. I always like to do that too. Eshin's a really strong first pick for second player. I'm gonna actually take my watch off. I don't know why, but it's getting in the way while I eat. Not in the way of my mouth, but like in the way of my dunking aerodynamics. Very important to have proper dunk form. First pick, Bright Summoner. Now we know from yesterday, unless he changed things, that's going to be a Mage Bright Summoner to potentially enable some turn 1, action 1 strats. And Trinhuv, with no hesitation whatsoever, first picks his Bright Summoner as well. Okay, Adank herself can't reach, usually, right on turn 1, but she can enable many others to do so she's a dangerous pick for... Okay, yeah, and Trinhuv astutely banning out that Virelia there. Doesn't want her to be able to benefit from portals. Remember, we saw Virelia in almost every game against Absol yesterday, and she was a threat. Like, she became the unit that Absol needed to zero in on and try to get rid of. Oh, Bite believes that MX is going to run out of time. He now has literally 0 backup time, so he needs to make all of his picks and bans within the initial seconds available to him. Trin putting the pressure on by actually acting pretty decisively as well, not giving MX too much time to think during his own picks and bans. Hey Norton, welcome to the stream. Just in time for the start of game 1, and about halfway through my nuggies. Okay, so 2 Izolda's here. Trin allowing the Z2, so if BS jumps in on the first action, that does allow Z2 follow-up. Because it'll be both BS and the horse in there, Trin won't be able to kill both of them. Unless he thinks Emir can kill both. But that will let Z2 jump in. He has a tank and a healer. Emir would be immune to Zerida's AoE bullshit. The other thing is that's kind of MX's only follow-up. So it might be a rough play to do that right away. Let Trinhuv kind of clean up and then get reset while the rest of MX's team tries to rush up. But we'll see. These are both better players than me, so they have their plans. What's interesting and entertaining for us is seeing how those plans unfold. What's a muscadine farm? Muscadine? Some kind of fruit, presumably, Buffy? I don't think we have farms of that particular variety here. Very interested in seeing how this match gets underway. Let's take a look. So we do, of course, have the same Mage Chris from yesterday. AoE on the Dag. AoE on the Zerida as well. Nothing too surprising there. Trin has not frontlined anyone except Ymir. So Trin running the probably more common Holy VS. Everything else looks pretty standard. Yep, everything else pretty standard. Yeah, if he's running the same setup as yesterday, then yeah, he's got boots. And he is going to go for it. So he's going to run this first turn Chris Gambit. Probably follow up with the Zerida AoE. And we'll see if Trin is going to be able to pick up the pieces enough. Ooh! Killing the Jace actually means that BS can't act again. So that is kind of a fail. That Jace, I think, was bait. Trin knows that the Jace doesn't survive that unicorn attack. Puts him up there purely as bait. As planned, he dies to the unicorn and no BS follow-up. That means he can kill this unicorn and Zerida can only teleport to BS. Okay, he is going to let Zerida teleport in if that's something she wants. Doesn't have to do it yet. She can wait till closer to the end of the turn. Alright, so, I mean, Andes and Isolde's can reach through the portal as well, so Trin is going to have to weather a bit more of a storm here. But he does it without having to eat an AoE from the BS first. Pretty fun play at the start there. Only one Nuggy left. Damn. They're so good, too. They're not really. Trin could 3C the unicorn for an easy free stack on the Isolde, but I think Trin really wants to keep these guys here as follow-up for the scarier DPS when they come in. Thank you, Bite. I'll do that right now. Unicorn is here. Faction buff on Ymir is here. Nicer looking troops on Ymir. All ready to kill some. So who's coming to play first? If I'm MX, I want to send Zerida in before these other two units because her AoE will soften up the entire team. He's immune to debuffs. He's immune to the first debuff, thanks to this butterfly. She's not immune to debuffs yet, her shield's not up. Well, fortunately, we have some follow-up as well. It's not just MX who has follow-up. I've got a post-Nuggies Borger. I'll crack into my Borger here. Since the game is young. Just a tiny little handheld Borger. MX is thinking about it. I mean, he's got 3 possible actions, right? deciding how he wants the rest of this entire game to play out. And he's not going to go in for it yet. He wants a friend, right? Andy doesn't want to just go in without a friend. So the timing's a little off. Okay, it is the 3C, so Isolde's going to pick up her free stack. Gets the resistance stack. Everyone's currently under guard. MX Isolde can't ignore guard yet. Maybe that's what she'll pick when she runs through the portal, if she decides to do that. MXBS is horseless for the next couple turns. She still has her AoE. She still has her 3C. But no horse coming back into the action yet. That is a terrible hamburger. Boromir has to act. Alright, the Isolde's coming. She does take the guard ignore. Trin does have turn priority. Who does Isolde actually kill here, though? Other Isolde. Yes. Okay. Now Zerida has Zeraballs that she can easily teleport to as well. Isolde runs back, so if Trin wants to retaliate on that, he has to commit himself pretty far. MX still has his whole team alive. So Trin is not exactly going to be able to advance in an orderly manner. Mir can't reach anything without burning his act again. So if he does kill, he'll only be killing one thing this turn. Okay. Looks like Trin is going to go with BS first. So she can teleport to her horse and finish off Isolde. So that's Isolde down. Certainly not while he's in guard, Kazini. He's immune to debuffs, but I don't know exactly the order that the Zerda debuff applies. We'll see. I mean, we've definitely seen some Ymir gaming on this channel before. So maybe it's going to be Ymir carry. Alright. This is going to answer at least one of our questions. Do you still go with the AoE, or do you just kill the BS here? Yeah, you just single target kill the BS. Okay. So we still have this BS coming, we still have her. Which, I mean, realistically, Trin's just running Ymir and a tank, so the Black Hole could annoy Tyrantel. It's gonna do damage to Ymir. Then we have Andy coming in as well. So Tyrant with the nice first kill on Z2. Heals right all the way back up to 100%. Thank you, horse. Gotta release tension in my shoulders here. I'm leaning too far forward, enwrapped by this game. Trying to pay attention and learn a few things. I can hear one dog barking like crazy in the backyard, so I interpret that to mean that Applesauce is currently getting fed. Successful single target attempt on Tyrant. Tyrant isn't allowed to target the Unicorn with his Revive Ghost either, is he? Because it has to be non-summons. And I don't think Tyrant would want to target Ymir either, because Ymir's the carry here. So if that Tyrant goes down, he ain't coming back. Okay, planning out the Ymir actions. Again, he can't reach over here yet without burning his act again, so he's going to want to go for Zerda first, most likely. At least get her off the field. She has all these revive balls available, so if you give her a turn, she'll be annoying. The rest of MX's team is also pretty annoying. Andy can come out through that portal, and he could Javelin Tyrantel from here or here and still be within range of Dank to keep his revive. Okay, Ymir not looking like he's going to go for that Zerda first. He does burn his act again. Do you kill this before Andy has had a chance to act? No, you just kill the BS. Right, that helps keep the Tyrantel alive for a little bit longer, unless Andy wants to go kill the Tyrantel right now. But the BS would have easily polished off that Tyrant. Two revives, eh? One of them must be Glory of the World. Okay, Andy's just gonna go for Emir directly. He doesn't need to worry about Tyrantel. Oh no, he's not. He's gonna go for Tyrantel. I forgot the portal play was. I think this is the more patient play for MX. To just clean up the Tyrantel now, knowing that he's not gonna want to use his revive. Tyrant having the ghost up there is actually pretty annoying for Trin because it keeps turn priority with MX. I've been burned by that more times than not. The Tyrantel ghost screwing up turn priority for me. Okay. That burger was actually not fantastic, but the nuggies were worth it. Alright, Emir has to clean up here somehow. We probably go with Unicorn first. Unicorn just dropping as many buffs as possible onto this Emir. Zerida just picks up a revive ball, patiently hanging back there.
Nani?
I hope those are as loud for you guys as they are for me.
Ooh.
Emir inching forward. Trin playing it patient. No need to panic yet. Andy can't reach. Bite. That's the thing. It's too tempting to burn points on those. But I mean, that's the only thing to use points on the channel. One of the things I can use points for is you get additional votes in polls, which I didn't enable that just because it's not as fair for you guys. Not because of, like, I don't want people stuffing the ballot box or anything, because that's fine, but it's, like, too easy to spend a bunch of your points on polls that don't matter as much when, you know, I'd rather you be able to have them for funny sound effects. Okay, Trin moving the Unicorn back, trying to coerce MX into making the first move, and the players have completely changed sides here, which is hilarious. MX is entirely on this side of the river, with several Zeraballs, and Trin is completely on this side of the river. This portal expires this turn, but Dank is still alive, so she can always just create more portals. Which I fully expect her to do. Trin playing positional. Andy can't act again yet. Dank can hit. this is partly what Trin's going for as well. He wants MX's clock to run down. He's going to be keeping the Andy back here probably till he gets his act again back. Which is now. Great place for a portal to help slow down that Emir. So Andy can just end turn here if he wants, and then he'll be ready to roll again. Ready to reach wherever that Emir goes. Zerida still doesn't have her skills back. She has the AoE, which isn't as effective against Emir because he's immune to the debuff. But she has several balls waiting on the field to help her revive. These ones are going to get burned off by fog soonish. Now, can Trin do anything with turn priority here? Again, he can't reach without Act Again, so he can only kill one unit. Like, even if he goes and uses Act Again to kill this, then he has to deal with follow-up from Angry Andy Retaliation and Z2. He's pretty much always going to be outranged, because unless he can go in and kill that tank, she can keep chucking portals in his way. Interesting. He closes the gap, but doesn't use his Act Again yet. His buffs are worn off now. No reason for Andy not to come in. Against an unbuffed Emir. Easy kill. Okay, so MX takes game one. Let's see what Trin does to adapt to that strategy. First thing I reckon Trin's gonna do is take player one, because MX definitely benefits from having player one with his rush box. Trin having Jace alive would certainly have helped. Although I don't know if it would have changed the outcome necessarily, because then we would have had that giant BS AoE on the first action. So Trin would have been on his heels, even in that situation. Okay, so let's see how the pick and ban changes. So we're seeing that first ban of player one's Sovereign of Ice again. That happened in the last game. Let's see if Trin wants to reverse the roles and first ban that Eshin. No, he's banning out Sovereign and first picking Eshin this time. What enchant would I recommend for Holy Chris? I mean, it's hard to go wrong with Breeze. Hard to go wrong with Breeze. Full Moon's also an option. I have a Breeze set built and a Full Moon set built for her, both with very similar stats. So I kind of decide based on who I think needs the other equipment. Like if some of my Breeze kit is on like Arkenfell at the time, then BS goes Full Moon. But those are both two really good options. Well, one nice thing about Nightbloom is you don't have to feel bad rolling it for Breeze or Full Moon, because even if you decide not to run that set, there's always someone else who wants a Breeze Nightbloom or someone else who wants a Full Moon Nightbloom. So it's not going to go to waste. So the Celica and the BS are out, which I believe is all of Trinhuv's healing. Not super surprising. But, I mean, obviously Trin has lots of units who can take care of themselves with self-healing. And first pick AO. Yeah, that's the way it should be done, Bite, anyway. Since her EE is a weapon, you don't want to waste SSR scrolls on a weapon. Going with that second pick, Emir again. Lots of love for Emir. Now, who's this AO gonna combo with? We saw MX use AO plus Dank quite a few times yesterday. Yeah, and there it is, second pick Dank. He's definitely pretty comfy with this combo on his side. I would not be surprised to see Trin pick up either Jace or Isolde here. Andy could be good too. I mean, he knows with Isolde he's not going to get time to fully build her up because he's going to be dealing with MX on turn 1, turn 2 at the absolute latest. So the only way you build up your Isolde against MX is by getting kills with her. Banning the Virelia again. Lots of Virelia respect. Okay, there's the Jace. Jace is good because he can teleport around. The Annie portals don't bother him as much. He can overwrite the Annie tiles. Jace can also one-shot a lot of this stuff as long as he is not himself getting one-shot by a horse. Speaking of which... Okay. The Emir and the Isolde are both strong units, but... let's see if MX tries to play a Gintoki horse combo like he did yesterday. We didn't see too much Gintoki yesterday. MX really loves to run this pick and ban timer down, doesn't he? I'm getting nervous. Jace of his own, so lots of really rangy mages here. With a nice little rainbow of different hair colors. All he needs to complete the gamut is Celica, and he'll have 5 mages with all different hair colors. She's left up, too! Let's go! Let's go rainbow hair! We're gonna get Gintoki Gaming instead. We win either way. The viewers win either way. I think probably seeing some Gintoki plays is more like mechanically interesting than just seeing the aesthetics of different colored hair characters. So Trin goes with the last pick, Lightbringer here. Nice anchor for the team. She also brings some incidental healing for the team, since Trin doesn't have a healer per se. Eshin, Isolde can also heal. Ymir also heals himself quite a bit. The Lightbringer also makes Gintoki slightly less dangerous. Also makes Jace have to play a little bit more tactically in order to get his guard ignores, instead of just being able to snipe across the map with no tank. Same thing with these, really. Although if MX is playing like he's been playing for the past several games, they're probably going to be all on AoE anyway. Hey, welcome back to the stream, Over. The first game was kind of interesting. Trin was player 2, MX was player 1, and MX rushed in with his units and got some kills early. And then the players kind of switched sides. Trinhuv had one unit left alive back at MX's starting position, and MX was full team over in Trinhuv's starting position, but Trin was just overwhelmed with the body advantage that MX had after the early moves. So now we're going to see if Trinhuv can claw this one back with the benefit of player 1. Gives him a little bit more time to prepare for MX's rush. Alright, let's see what we got. Vermilion, you don't like Trin's pick ban in this game, or in first game, you mean? Okay, yeah, these guys are up front with Lightbringer. Isolde back here, Ymir way at the back. Lightbringer just gonna hang and throw guard up first. I don't think MX goes for the horseplay in this game, just because he has no real follow-up. Unless it's with portals again. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, Vermilion, I don't think Lightbringer is going to be, like, standing in the way of all of MX's threats. It just means MX has to use his threats in certain specific ways, rather than being able to just target whoever he wants willy-nilly. Hey, Invoker, welcome over to the Twitch side. Saw you over on YouTube earlier. Let's just confirm, yep. AoE, AoE. Hey, MX wasting no time going ahead with the Vortex on action 1. You can't run all the way back. Oh, Invoker, I'm not really going to answer that because I think it's healthy for everyone to have a little bit of existential depression from time to time. Okay, so Isolde going to do a little bit of healing here. Trin reserving Jace for the potential Jace kill or the potential whoever else comes in kill. I mean, Eshin could go kill the Jace as well. So the Vortex, if this Jace is dead, the Vortex is really just there for annoyingness. Because he'll be gone for guard ignore purposes. He's gonna kill with Jace. Alright, Gintoki's mad. So, little things that MX benefits from. Just gonna push the Jace. Pushes him back into guard range. So that's just a little bit of damage. But it does reduce his ability to follow up with turn advantage at the start of the next turn and come in and AoE MX's team. His teleport is down. All he has is AoE. So Eshin now can't reach anything. She need 2 stacks for this to be a 4 block? Yeah. So she can't reach yet. AO can go ahead, pull this BS forward with swap, and then go through the portal. If that's what she wants to do. It looks like that is what she's doing. So that gives 1 more range to this BS. And then, probably just black hole, right? Probably just black hole. The other option would be 3C centered on the Jace and hope that you get lucky with meteors. Black hole's a bit safer. Ooh, that almost kills the Jace. Wow. Silence on the Lightbringer. Buff block on the Eshin. Shouldn't prevent her from killing AO. If she wants, she can run ahead here. I think this BS can probably just kill her, though. So that is a very risky idea. Oh no, Gintoki's up too. Yeah, he gets to act again from that dead AO. Better just to run back to guard. Trin will have turn prio, but MX with 2 actions here is looking scary. Very scary. Yeah, buff block on Eshin's very annoying. Well, hello there, Zilla. Welcome to the chat. I'm actually having a great day today so far. I hope you are too. I got to see my friends from Toronto, who I was supposed to see yesterday, but it got postponed. We rescheduled, we had brunch this morning, so that was fun. And then it was a beautiful day here, so I just got to hang out with old beans. Alright, let's see what this BS is going to get up to. If she wants her act again, she's going to have to be careful with this horse, because it'll kill Jace. It'll kill Eshin. Maybe he doesn't want his act again. Maybe he just wants the kill. Doesn't really need the act again. So if Gin wants to join the fray here, I believe he can reach. Yeah, because he does have his act again as well, so he could just go punch Lightbringer. And then Trin will start the proceedings on the next round. But yeah, this is turn 1, folks. This is turn 1. There has been no setup. So you can see that Trin has just been trying to find ways to, like, weather the storm and then get his feet back under him for round 2, which is very difficult when the tattered remnants of your team looks like this. MX being able to do all this stuff on the very first turn of the game is highly annoying to play against. Yes, she does, Kabames. 3C kill on the unicorn would give her a stab. Okay, Gin decides not to come all the way in. That AO clone is back. I almost think you need to Jace now, just because if you don't, he's gonna die. Okay, you just go for the Isolde kill, get a little bit of splash damage out there. Not a ton, but it does give her a stat. She's out of guard range, though. Surely anyone can kill that. He really didn't want that AO alive because she was going to be able to AoE the team and insta-kill this Jace, which would revive her as a full AO. So he had to do something, anything to get that clone off the field. Now I think the Isolde's dead. She has single target that can kill Isolde. AoE first, just to clear the Jace, and now this clears the Isolde. So now we're looking at the exact same situation as game 1, where it has to be an Ymir carry.
Oh.
Lightbringer, silenced Lightbringer, putting in a little work. Trin still running the Gift of Eternal Life on her, so she does get all the healing procs. Definitely don't like seeing all this nonsense that you have to run through, too, if you're Ymir. You've got this Vortex here for the next turn. You've got all these Thunder tiles. Then you've got a portal up here. It is a real gauntlet. And bot. Like, it's tough to really pivot Ymir into the action right now, right? She doesn't have single target anymore. So Emir could, like, run down. If he tries to run into guard anywhere, he's gonna get sucked into the vortex. And then we've got 2 AoEs here, so they don't even need to, like, hit into Emir, or they don't even need to reach him. They can target their AoEs on this Lightbringer, and if Emir's too close, he's gonna take collateral damage. This Gintoki also has 8 move and his act again, so there's not really much Emir can do. Yeah, okay, he went to the place I thought he would. Still, who comes out on top here? A super buffed up angry Gintoki? Super buff. A lot of attack. He has his 3C and his act again, so he can just stroll right in. Not going to do it yet. He's just rubbing salt in the wound by hanging out back here on a tree and catching another breeze. However Gin works, that's how he works. Okay, Emir is gonna go for something. He can reach. Kills the dank. Gintoki gets to act again. Emir gets to run back into guard range, which is nice for him. So, not like this Lightbringer isn't an easy kill. But if you want to get Emir, you gotta go through her. Unless it's just this AoE. This would be the comeback of the century if Trin walks away with this match, and then it'll be a very hype Game 3. MX trying to calculate how he can go in on this Emir. Emir largely on cooldown, other than just his 2C. And Lightbringer is still silenced. Okay, so he is going to go with Gin first. Take the first life off the Lightbringer. Smart to be able to do that from the portal, because it means he can go back here to relative safety while Trin does whatever he's doing with the rest of his team. Okay, where's the silence off? Healed up a little bit, but still kind of debuffed. We got defense down, damage dealt down. Opting to only AoE the Lightbringer. So she's an easy kill now. Gin still stacked up, only has 6 move, but he has his act again, and he has this portal available to him, so his mobility's not really a problem. Lightbringer just desperately trying to rebuff this Emir. I mean, these are nice buffs. She can't do anything, really. She can hit into Lightbringer. I don't think a basic attack. is going to take that Lightbringer all the way out. So again, we're looking at like both units. He could push Ymir. Now he's just going to go ahead and kill the Lightbringer. And then teleport back. So Ymir versus 2 units. Also, if he kills this BS, then Gintoki gets to act again. And once again, Gintoki just has all of his skills. So that would be a rough situation. Or an unfortunate... what do you call those things? Dilemma. An unfortunate dilemma for Trin here. Because if you kill that BS, you've got angry Gintoki there with all his skills. You can't reach anything else, though. In fact, he probably can't reach the BS either with this portal here. Decisioning. Just runs into the heart of the sunrise. All those delicious buffs are gone. I guess he's counting on being able to survive BS basic attack. And then try to kill Gintoki. Oh, the BS self-sacrifice wakes Gintoki back up. Ymir is standing here staring at angry Gintoki's face. Gintoki just gonna style a little bit with the portals, uses his act again. This should be easy kill first life. Oh, both lives. Nice. Damn. Damn. BS with no attacks or no skills left. Charges into the fog for the sake of her dear friend Gintoki. Awesome move. And MX, the Giant Slayer, takes out Absol. Takes out Trinhuv to win the group. Let's go ahead and see. Are these other matches still on? Yes, the Zanshin match is still on. Let's check it out. Oh, this is great timing. It looks like we're right at the start of Game 3, the decision-making game for Zanshin versus WayneREN. So we actually get to watch both the games that we were excited about. So Zanshin has an interesting draft of 2 healers, 2 tanks, and an Andy. And WayneREN has a draft of 5 mage ladies. We're gonna get to see Virelia in action here. Virelia with Dank for portals. So we may see Virelia hopping right into the action and blowing up Zanshin's team. Although Zanshin with a couple healers, maybe Zanshin's gonna be able to survive that. Bite, thanks for stopping by the stream. Have a good sleep. Yeah, Greenwinkle. Gintoki is back in a very specific kind of box. It works well in those rush boxes like what MX was playing. Haven't seen many, if any, other players playing him in these playoffs. Yeah, YouTube's always a little bit delayed, Zilla. There's also a chance that the streamer was a little bit delayed before seeing your comment too, though. Twitch is up to the second, though. Just the benefits of watching on Twitch. They don't like it when you multi-stream, so they always like to have some edge or advantage. So this AO's on that new Bozal staff as well. Pops a silence on old Tyrantell here. Already had his guard up, fortunately. Wow, Andy's coming already. What? What are you doing, Andy? Oh, Lightbringer's not guarding? Wait. What just happened? Andy's usually need 2 hits to kill a Dank Elmo. So, Andy's exposed. What am I supposed to be doing, Najin? Tell you what time it is? That came in at 7:06 for me, so you're an hour and 1 minute behind. Well, Andy's got the revive at least from Celica. What on earth is going on with these giant Bulk Lord units? A full AO 3C on Andy doesn't even kill the first life. Good lord. Although he did eat every single debuff in the debuff book. He's heal blocked, damage dealt down, can't be buffed, can't use active skills, mobility down, MDef down. Yeah, we get it. We get it, Borrelia. This is a dead Andy. So he gets his revive before the second AoE goes off. Oh, and he gets a little tiny bonus baby revive as well. It's a good thing Tyrantell moved in there. Andy had to use 2 revives to survive that Borrelia onslaught. That was terrifying. Okay, let's see. Did she manage... What did she strip? She did strip the heal block. Which is nice for, like, next turn's healing. Honestly, the fact that Andy's still alive at all is really quite something. That was a sequence I never thought I would see. So yeah, Lightbringer strengthened first turn instead of guarding. That's why that Dank Elmo was exposed to the giant Andy suicide charge. More attempted Nightbloom debuffing on the Andy. And WayneREN is going to have turn priority as well. So we've got Horse Lord in the back here. Oh, we have Black Hole. We also have more Borrelia AoE. So it seems unless like Horse Lord and her horse can get a lot of team healing out right now, this Andy's looking like he's going to blow up on the next action. MDef down, 20% HP. Damage taken plus 20%. Ooh, they all need to be stripped. What can BS do? Can she somehow salvage Andy's life? I mean, the horse can reach to probably cast Miracle. What's BS gonna do? If the Horse runs in and then BS teleports to it, because her mobility is currently hindered. So Horse is going to charge in, Miracle. Andy immune to the Miracle buffs, but it does strip a couple key debuffs. He still has damage taken, he still has MDef down. Okay, Chris throwing more healing out there. Brings Andy out of insta 1 AoE death range. Okay, and she cleared the scary damage related debuffs as well, so he still can't receive buffs. But he shouldn't get one shot. Okay, Andy lives once again. Oh, with 3% HP left. Oh my goodness. Zanshin had to use like all of his healing last turn just to keep that Andy alive. Remember, we've got another black hole coming in too, so...
Nani?
Andy's gonna have to... I mean, we do have probably like double mass heal from the Celica. That's pretty much it for healing. Andy's not gonna be able to do anything super aggressive to, you know, make a dramatic exit from this world stage. Okay, so horse buff, which means the horse can throw out another miracle. I don't think one miracle from the horse... Well, I guess the horse has its, like, juiced up talent bonus now, too, right? So it'll give some incidental healing to the Andy. He's not heal blocked or anything now. So I think we're gonna see, like, a couple horse heals come out. The Unicorn soldiers get... Oh. That was an interesting move. I mean, he did get some incidental healing. Maybe Zanshin didn't want to waste the miracle there? But the one thing that Andy was buff blocked. He wasn't heal blocked, but he was buff blocked, so he didn't get horsified soldiers from that. He's probably out of black hole one-shot range, though. Oh my goodness, the equivalent exchange on Virelia, too. So we have Heaven's Sanction back. That is not something Zanshin wants to see, is more sanctions. Invoker, the horse soldiers basically are Terrain Master plus 10% all stats. It's just a nice soldier buff. Andy runs for his life, gets some incidental healing from himself. Zanshin really doesn't want to burn this mass heal yet. He wants to use that after the next AoE comes in. Which should be any second now. Unless WayneREN wants to save it to combo with next turn's Virelia Sanction. I probably use it here just to get the cooldown rolling on it. Next turn you have 3C as well, so you can use Black Hole now and then 3C later. I haven't done the testing on that, Invoker. I'm sure someone has. So you can reach with Black Hole. One potential disadvantage to going too far in with that AO is that, oh, she's going all the way. Well, she's portaling back, right? That portal being there and allowing people to just run in for full team AoEs and then portaling back is so dangerous. Hey, Over, thank you for stopping by the stream. It was good to see you again. Silencing the Lightbringer. Chucking down more nasty debuffs with that staff. That staff is OP. Celica's gonna do some cleansing here. Is Rosen necessary for PvE? No, I don't think so. I mean, she's really good for PvE, obviously, but I don't think anything's really necessary for PvE. PvE's so easy. Alright, and WayneREN with turn prio as well. We've got another AoE here. We've got another AoE here. Thank you for the follow too, Over. See you next stream, next Saturday. And now this Virelia has a revive. Another revive. 2 revives. As long as he's able to keep comboing those big AoEs and getting debuffs on Zanshin's team, even though Zanshin has a full team, with a guard ignore, in decent position, he's kind of on his heels, right? Like, he doesn't get the initiative to actually get in and make something happen, because he's constantly trying to dig himself out of whatever the hole these AoEs dig for him. It's kind of awkward. But I gotta give him credit, he is staying on top of it very well. He's got 3C back with Celica, so he can throw another revive on Andy if he wants. He's got double prayer there. We've got full healing capabilities of BS and the horse. Lightbringer's back as well, no longer silenced. So, I mean, yeah, Zanshin's really staying on top of it, sure. But let's see, we got another whole turn of annoying AoEs coming in now. Okay, Tyrantell getting up here into position. That is going to give Andy a little pivot point for him to be able to ignore guard. Hard to say, Najin. We jumped in after Lightbringer did her non-guard move. I don't think it would be bait. Maybe. Maybe WayneREN had like a way bigger galaxy brain than me, but if that was his plan, this Andy somehow, against all odds, survived like that onslaught of AoEs, so I mean, yeah, maybe. It would have been a good trade for WayneREN if he did give up his dank for Zanshin's only DPS. Andy is hanging in there. Getting ready to launch an assault next turn. These portals will be gone next turn as well, and there's no dank to put them back up. Alright, here's another, oh, this is a single target attempt on Tyrantell. That's fair. Comboing the Tyrantell down. I mean, it would still have Zanshin's desired effect, because that will make Andy angry. So here's the revive on Andy, as predicted. I need to grab another beverage real quick. My throat is tired from speaking all day today with my friends, and now here I am speaking to my other friends, you. Speed up on the horse. So this gets Andy's guard ignore. I think Andy had his skills. Horse is going to be able to actually apply horse troops to Andy now that Andy's not buff blocked. Yes, there is in fact a bar fridge right there in my studio. Going with some A&W diet root beer. Yeah. The Holy Horse just shitting out buffs. I do like Holy Chris a lot. So since I'm eating so healthy on this stream tonight with my nuggies and whatnot, I got an interesting treat from someone yesterday who donated some... Can I show this without dumping it all over my keyboard? Some Romanian chocolate. I don't know if this is like a particularly good brand of Romanian chocolate or something, but she's obviously from Romania. And, yeah, thought I'd give it a try. Just a Romanian milk chocolate bar. Okay, Andy, you still can't reach, can you? Oh yeah, you can. You've got 8 move. And your act again. This is the only thing you can hit from Angry Tyrant range, though. So, you want to take a life off that AO. She has her 3C. Yeah, good eye, Ray. This is the new Final Fantasy XIV chair. They just came out with it this summer from Seat Club. And it's got the Crystal Tower etched up the back. Pretty cool. Very comfortable. I was just using it like a old used ratty office chair for my studio chair for the longest time. Okay, get ready for another giant double AoE. 2 sanctions? Oh! The horse and BS go down that time. Andy again barely hanging on, but lots of healing for Zanshin is dead. Aurelia stuck way out front here, but remember, she does have 2 revives as well, so not the easiest thing for Zanshin to clean up. Especially when you have 1,000 hit points. And there's a dimensional catastrophe coming. I think you have no choice but to heal. Because if you leave your Andy at 4%, one of these meteors can kill him. In hindsight, it was a brilliant idea for me to get chocolate all in my teeth while I'm streaming. Okay. So Zanshin's healed up. Gets Mass Crystal healing for next turn. Lightbringer can move up here and get that Virelia back under guard. Doesn't matter as much because Andy's going to be able to ignore guard. So yeah, time to start working away at killing Virelia 3 times. He's gonna go for AO. Gets the kill. So is he going to be able to bounce off that and kill Celica here now? That would be the move. Oh, he just hangs. Oh, he's going to kill Celica with Tyrant. What a beautiful idea. Okay, so that was actually a really good turn for Zanshin. AO is going to be back as a clone, obviously, but she's gonna, if she wants to get a kill, she's going to have to get it as a follow-up on a big Virelia AoE. So, like, next turn, Virelia can 3C some stuff. And then the AO clone can hope that that leaves health so low that she can finish it off and unclone herself. Andy probably smartly running back up here to the more durable tank. This poor Tyrantel is in the I'm in danger zone right now. If he dies, Andy's perma angry though. The only thing is, Andy can't... Tyrant might have to run back, I guess? Like, Andy can't guard ignore this right now because Tyrant is too far away. Alright, I have to get this chocolate off my desk because it's just tempting me to eat the entire thing right now. Which can't happen on the same day that I eat McDonald's. I do have gym after this stream though, so that'll be good. That'll make me feel better. It's leg day. Let's find out, Najin. Not gonna find out that way. She didn't faction buff herself first, but even if she had, I don't think that would have killed Tyrantel. It is gonna make it more difficult for him to get back to his team, though, with these chains on. Yeah, that would make sense, Rice Crew, because it counts as a kill the same way, or a similar way that, like, killing AO or killing Sho counts as a kill. Okay, the Celica desperately trying to recover from this AoE. Fortunately, Zanshin only has to recover from the one AoE burst now, because AO is kind of out of the action for now. Okay, Tyrantel does what we were all waiting for and all expecting. Into the fog to make Andy angry permanently. He's going to use his action to finish off this AO clone. And then hangs out of guard. What do you have? This is just your passive revive. Oh, and that's it. WayneREN concedes the match, so Zanshin is going to move on. WayneREN was last season champ, and now he's current season eliminated. Zanshin looking to regain that hunger that made him a champion 9 seasons ago. Let's go through the brackets really quickly, see if there are any games still on. Looks like KuK beat Kitten Overlord. It looks like Meow Sensei, who took down Auto Run yesterday, defeated Awakened to take this bracket. So that means Meow Sensei is going to get another run at KuK in the next round. Q defeated... Oh, Q caught a forfeit. Q didn't even have to play today. Huh. Okay. Okay, Gaall and MyDeerFriendKuK is still on. We might as well watch that since I have a feeling this is going to be one of the last matches that's still happening. Since we're kind of late in the Apex time now. And then after this, we'll go through the rest of the brackets and we will give our thoughts. So Dear Friend is over here as player 1 with a full team. We got a couple healers, a Christian, an Andy, a Sovereign. Gaall with BS, Tyrant, Emir, just a dead Jace. Kind of a scary looking aggressive team. Rice Crew loves loading in and seeing Jace already dead. So it is a holy BS with like a weird holy fish. Look, it even looks like a weird little fish. That kind of single-handedly makes this EOL awful. Wait, even the troop move makes your troops into fish. Glowing fish instead of unicorns. That's hilarious. Alright, Gaall getting himself resituated. They kind of look like glowing phalluses, though, not gonna lie. Like, that just looks like a very glowing Emir with a couple of glowing phalluses. Probably not appropriate. So both teams do have Andes, which is a threat. This one must have been friends with Jace. Who are we cheering for in this match, chat? We got one vote for Gaall. I'm kind of feeling like cheering for Gaall too. Gaall's been around for a long time and really like solid player. Consistent. And has never really had a chance to prove himself by going super, super deep all the way in playoffs. I mean, he's never won. Rice Crew voting for whoever didn't bring Jace. I mean, things are looking a bit better for Dear Friend. Just because he has his entire team. Yeah, we love the Scott icon. He's never changed his avatar. That's how you build a brand. Dear Friend taking some time to think about this Ice Melda move. Okay, that is one cold Bright Summoner. I don't know, this looks like quite an uphill battle for Gaall. Even Emir can't, like, plow through a tank that is a strong tank with Elma Candle around. It's gonna be tough. Yeah, maybe Gaall doesn't even know you can change your avatar. One advantage Gaall has right now is that Dear Friend is low on backup time. Okay, the fish unfreeze BS. At the cost of return. No more healing on Gaall's side this turn. Time for Dear Friend to unleash. Oh yeah. Refreeze that BS. Throw some more damage out there now that Gaall can't heal. And he's also in an awkward spot here. Hey, thanks for stopping by the stream, man. I'll be around again next Saturday for the top 16, so swing by then as well. Yeah, Dear Friend really running low here, but he's got Gaall on the ropes. And he's gonna need to kill. Hello there, LW. Welcome back to the stream. So moving Chris up, which means basically Andy can kill if he wants. Awkward? Awkward just using the portal ward. What I'm seeing from this is that Gaall really doesn't want to attack into Deer Christian. He wants to wait for Andy to open up the play. So he gets to go first here. Your friend is carefully positioned that Andy can't 3C into any of these softer units from within guard range. This Christian out front. It's a far cry from those MX games, isn't it? Much slower. What turn are we on? Are we on turn 1? We're on turn 5! Oh my goodness, they have more than 2 turns in these games? Yeah, it's looking like that, Hale. I mean, he's pretty far back out of mid, but Gaall just doesn't have the team to keep him back there either. He can't try to fog him. He doesn't have enough durability in this team. Dear friend still has an Andy that can do Andy stuff. Okay, so Sovereign's gonna punch down that Tyrant. Tyrant doesn't have any super compelling options for people to possess. I mean, I guess you can take over the Bright Summoner, but then you don't have any healing. Or you just have whatever healing this one Lonesome Horse has. But you don't want a Tyrant take over the Emir or the Andy. Those are your carries. Oh no. Fell for the anti-act again. No act again in Ice Melda range. Things are just looking worse and worse. Okay, so Andy's gonna come in and take the entire option of Tyrantel reviving off the table for Gaall. Kills the ghost, easy kill. Alright, here's the go into Christian, and that is why he didn't want to attack into that Christian with that Emir. Lots of counter damage. Oh, horse. Clogging mid. BS comes unstunned just long enough to get refrozen. I'm I'm surprised Gaall is still here, to be perfectly honest. Alright. Well, we already know that Amir's not doing anything. And Angry Andy can't even take out that Sovereign. So yeah, that's it. Game was over probably a couple turns ago, but Gaall wanted to stick it out and see what he could put together. Really what he wanted to do was stay in long enough to pull the trigger on his Andy on anything. And the fact that he got a chance with the Andy and couldn't do anything with it, that was the straw that broke the camel's back. He saw what he wanted to see, and that was it. He was done. So let's continue going through the brackets and see what we got here. So Dear Friend advances. Defteros advanced over... Who was it? Was it Daywalker? Yeah. In Group F, Zuko. Zuko advanced over Olivo. And Zuko is going to be in an interesting position, because I know he has vacation coming up, but he may find a pilot. He has a guild with a lot of PvP players. MX versus Trin, we saw that one happen. Mommy Rosa defeated Tiny, I believe. And then Tiny Poo Poo also lost, so both Tiny accounts are gone. Kutaru advancing there. Again, I'm not sure who was playing the Kutaru account. It might still be Saint Jacques. I know he was playing it during the season. Boings Boings advances over Zidao. That's upsetting because Zidao always has very interesting teams. Ooh, Kazgao's game is still on. He's probably streaming this, but let's go ahead and check this out. This has to be late in the game, because Gaall's game was late, and that was a long game. Oh wow, it's not as late in the game as I would have thought. We've got a couple fog-hugging teams here. Okay, Kazgao has already initiated with Amir and Andy. They're both... Actually, Apotheosis is in here too. So things are just starting to get interesting. And Yangded is really on the ropes. He's got a hurt Annie. He's got a hurt-ish Amir. Wow, we're getting Apotheosis versus Apotheosis, though. That's interesting. You don't see that character super often, so to have them both deployed... Apotheosis, Emir, Andy versus Apotheosis, Emir, Andy. It looks like Kazgao's got this one. Ooh, Andy hangs in there. Or Emir hangs in there versus the Andy. The Andy also hung in there, but that was less surprising. Alright, he doesn't hang in there that time, but he does burn his Celica revive first. So he still has his Redeemer's revive. And we all know Emir has lots of self-healing potential. Okay, so that Andy goes down, no revive there. And that is another Yangded unit off the table. Yangded also sitting on 1 second of backup time, so the ability to make split-second decisions here. Apotheosis transform, gonna try to finish off another life of this Emir. Not quite, Emir hangs on yet again. Celica slowly creeping up from way back there to put some map-wide healing out. Picks up Miracle. Ten stacks on the Samir. Knocks a life off Apotheosis. We're getting an Amir carry versus Amir carry game here. Okay, so Andy easily finishes off the Adank Elmo, and now we just have the Apotheosis and the Amir on Yangded's side. Both of them have revives up. Kazgao has revives on his Amir. She has her 3C back, so she can re-revive someone next turn. But Yang does have turn priority. This Amir is passively guarding Apotheosis, so that Apotheosis is going to be alright. Are we going to get an act again here to finish off Yang's Apotheosis? No, we're not. We're going to let Apotheosis attack into Amir. At least he has Air Slash. Yang's units all very well protected by fog and terrain. We're gonna get some Emir on Emir violence. Not enough for the kill. That's Celica way back there. I honestly probably just put the revive on her so she can get some range and come chip in. Not like I think Kazgao will need her to chip in and win this. So yeah, this Apotheosis can't really do anything. He can air slash the Amir. Oh, he can air slash the Andy. Oh, barely doesn't kill it. No skills on Amir. Or no skills on Apotheosis, rather. I keep saying everyone is Amir in this game. That's because this beautiful Amir is going to do some heavy lifting. Oh man, Kazgao's team is looking in good shape. All 5 units still alive, pretty much full health. We got revives all over the place. So there's pots down. And now we have 5 units, including an Amir, versus 1 Amir. Hangs on to his first life, barely. Uh-oh, Apotheosis is going to take both. Chips the first one off with Ragnarok, and there it goes. Kazgao advancing to the top 16. Way to go, Kazgao. Alright, let's continue our journey through these groups, and then we'll look at the actual bracket. Was Valimar the other opponent here? No, Sabrak. Sabrak defeated Valimar. And Winston is going ahead over B-Guy. Zanshin, we watched the end of that match, going ahead over WayneREN. 7th Heaven, Jaden. goes ahead over Mad 'Cause Bad. And in my group, Hail and It Is Rainings, both advancing to the top 16. Hail defeating Leo Smart there to advance. So let's take a look at the actual bracket. We have Kuck versus Meow Sensei. That will be a really good match. They're both very strong players. Kuck is just a perennial, like, top of the leaderboards player, very strong overall. Meow Sensei is a very smart, strategic player who tailors his box specifically to his opponents and is usually known for making some pretty different and interesting smart plays. So we have Q and Dear Friend here. I think Q probably wins that one. And then he'll be in for a hard match with whoever wins between Kuck and Meow. Defteros versus Zuko. Again, it's hard for me to say because I'm not 100% sure who's going to be playing on Zuko next week. But it might be a fun one to watch. MX versus Mommy Rosa. That might be a fun one to watch too, just because we've seen what MX's playstyle is, and it's pretty dynamic, and it looks pretty oppressive too. So I might have to go back and watch some previous Mommy Rosa games to see how they play, to see how they can stand up to the MX rush. We're also going to have Qtaru versus Boing Boings, Kazgao versus Jeaner over here, Winston versus Zanshin. Oh, that'll be another really interesting match to watch, because Zanshin's just a really solid player, like we've said. We haven't been watching all of his matches yet this season, but from what we did see, very strong, solid play. But Winston's another one of those players who always performs really well from what I've seen. I don't know what kind of box he's playing this season, so that's another one. Like Mommy Rosa, I'll have to go back and watch some Winston games, but that could be a really good game. And then we also have 7th Heaven Jaden, who a couple seasons ago was consistently like top 1 in the Apex ladder leaderboards. And yeah, in season 16 he was the champ. So he was the champ, and then the season after that WayneREN was the champ. So yeah, Jaden, very strong player, going to be going up against my guildmate Hail, who is well known for playing... he's been changing his gameplay up a bit these days, but he used to be well known as one of the premier, like, tanky, turtley players. Probably not playing like that these days, just because it's not as viable. Is top 16 the best he's ever done? Oh no, he was top 8 a couple seasons ago, but he's back up in the top 16 here. Gonna have an uphill battle against Jaden, though, to get back into the top 8, but it could still be an interesting one to watch. So yeah, the top 16 looks like it's shaping up to be some pretty good matches. I will be streaming. Same thing I did today. We'll start off with probably a poll to see what we want to watch at the start of the stream, and then we will watch said match, and then when it's over, we'll go trolling around looking to see if there are any matches still on, and we will finish out the night with, you know, catching whatever tail end of matches we can before trying to make predictions for the next day. So that's going to be it for me for tonight, for this stream. I will be back next weekend with some more Apex playoffs, and I hope to see you all then. Thanks for coming out. Happy languishing, everyone.